Okay, I think we are live. Welcome to my first ever live stream event here on Facebook. It's not just my first ever live stream event, it's actually my first ever solo event. Been playing music since 1969 when I played at the Kensington Hilltop Elementary School Auditorium with my band Electric Peace. And but in all those years playing with so many bands and duos and trios and everything else, I've never played solo. So this is a first for a couple of reasons. So welcome. I'm going to be playing some songs from my album Another Day, which you can see right here. That's the album there. Another Day just came out in the end of October. And I'm going to play a few songs from that, and I'm going to play some covers, songs that I just really like to play. And I can kind of tell you a little bit about each one as we go along here. So, couple quick things. One is if you're commenting on the live stream, I won't be able to see it. I thought I'd be able to do that, but I haven't done this before, and obviously I missed some settings somewhere. So, but don't worry, I will be looking at the live stream, the recording of it afterwards. And so if you have any questions or comments or anything like that, wanted me to play Freebird and I didn't do it, I will catch that later when I watch it. I won't ever play Freebird, but I will know that you wanted it. So there's that. And I think that's about it. I was waiting to see if Jan was going to send me a text saying that she can see this. So I'm going to assume that you guys can see me and hear me. The video quality may or may not be very good. I've been kind of messing with it the last week, trying to get as fast a speed as I could get out of our system here. But I think the audio should be okay. So there's really nothing to see here anyway. It's mostly to hear. So let's get started here. Underneath the garden window, Sam heard a frightening tale of evil deeds and rings of power, of kings in chains of mail. Knew not his role to play in a good yet untold. Set his foot upon the path for which his life nigh unfold, with the promise to uphold. heart as true as his can do deeds beyond measure. And what be his reward would be worth more than any treasure, my precious. Though he would travel far, facing countless dangers, give us to a brother in arms, in league with many strangers. No greater deed was done by one without nobility. Though he be just a simple gardener, was no greater knight than he. By any king's decree, so here is told the lament of Sam Gamgee. Okay. So, for those of you who know me, or those of you who are familiar with Lord of the Rings, that's a song about Sam Gamgee from the Lord of the Rings. And, you know, why would I write a song about that? Well, you know, Led Zeppelin did it, why can't I? But the truth is, when I started writing this album, it was after the pandemic started, and I had gotten in the habit of taking these long walks. And in fact, you can see it if you have the CD, or if you follow me on social media, you can see a picture of this path that I walk on. And I happened to be listening to The Lord of the Rings at the time for about the, I don't know, 1,000th time. And it suddenly occurred to me, you know, this book isn't about Frodo. It isn't about Aragorn the king, or anything like that. It's really from the point of view of Sam. The book's kind of, in a way, about Sam and his journey, and because he's this sort of innocent bystander. So I just felt compelled to write a song about Sam Gamgee. So there you go. All right. Let me check and see if I've got a text that we're on the air here. Hang on a sec. Cheryl says, "I see you." Okay. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that as confirmation. I think I also have a sip of beer. So cheers. All right, let's move on here. Now, this next song doesn't have any elves or hobbits in it. It's not about the Lord of the Rings. I think that's in tune. Yeah, close enough. It does have a king, though, a metaphorical king. And this song is really about somebody who's kind of an important part of my life. Known him for a number of years, but it was a complicated relationship and kind of ended on a bad note. And unfortunately, he passed away just shortly after the pandemic started, and it really was kind of struck me. So I was compelled to write a song about it. I mean, how else do you express things like that? So anyway, this is a very personal song, but it's kind of my way of honoring him and just kind of who he was. So. Okay. heart of gold could not pay his way. Struggled with the standard to uphold, could not help betray. He wanted so much to believe that he was right. Let it all go wrong. He'd sacrifice the trust of people that he loved. For the illusion he was strong. In the end, it all turned out to emptiness. A castle made of straw. A king upon a throne of broken promises. Hero turned outlaw. Started out with all the hope that one could have. He started out with all the hope that one could have, but it all just fell apart. Kings get broken. Okay. A few little blips in there, but not bad. All right, I'm going to change things up here. I'm going to do a cover. As if I don't drop my ukulele. Those of you who know me know what a big Beatles fan I am. And those of you who don't know me, well, that probably is a dead giveaway right there. But Beatles were a huge part of my life. Still are a huge part of my life. Pardon me while I tune and talk. And I distinctly remember back in the day, there's always this thing of, who's your favorite Beatle? And it would always be either John or Paul or Ringo, but it never seemed to be George. And I always thought that was kind of odd because for me, George was he was my favorite. And I don't know, maybe it's because he was kind of the silent type or what it was. But he certainly developed into a really kind of amazing songwriter, and particularly after the Beatles, really loved a lot of what he did on All Things Must Pass, which just had its 50th anniversary, if you can believe that. And so I thought I would do one of my favorite songs of his. Just my earplugs here. Watch out now, take care, beware, falling swingers, dropping all around you. The pain that often mingles in your fingertips. Beware of darkness. Watch out now, take care, beware of thoughts that linger, winding up inside your head. The hopelessness around you in the dead of night. Beware of sadness. It can hit you, it can hurt you, leave you sore, and what is more, that is not what you are here for. Watch out now, take care, beware of soft shoe shufflers, down the sidewalk, unconscious sufferers, wanders aimlessly. Beware of Maya. Watch out now, take care, beware of greedy leaders. They'll take you where you should not go, weeping atlas cedars, they just wanna grow. Beware of darkness. Beware of darkness. I've had a lot of that lately. Okay, I'm going to change it up again. I'm going to do a cover that's not a cover. What you say? A cover that's not a cover? That's right. Well, what do I mean by that? Okay, so here's the thing. It's not a cover because I wrote it. I wrote it with my friend Ian Luke, who appears on my album. He's the drummer on Another Day. And he's also the drummer for a band called Space Moose, which you can see here on my shirt. He's the drummer for Space Moose, and we wrote this together for our album Glorious Grenade, which came out in 2019. More importantly, though, the singer for Space Moose is my daughter Blair, and she has an amazing voice. And I would love to do this song with her, but unfortunately, she's down south and I'm here. So I'm going to attempt to do this on my own. So let's give this a shot. It's a cruel world. Things don't always work out the way that they should. Something inside's trying to get out, don't know if it should. Maybe it's a feeling, then again a feeling is all that you have. When the world's running down, there's nowhere left to hide. Remember what I said, if you're feeling oh so down. Wanna find a clown, take away the frown. And if you're feeling sad and lonely, feeling like the only, remember there's me. You're feeling like the only, remember there's me. Life may try to take away all that you've earned, but it can't take away all the love that I've given to you. That's the one thing, the one thing that you should have earned. So babe, stop your crying, wipe away all of those lonely tears. Just put on a smile and walk that extra mile like you've done so many years. If you're feeling oh so down, want to find a clown, chase away the frown. If you're feeling sad and lonely, feeling like the only, remember there's me. You're feeling like the only, remember there's me. Oh, you're feeling like the only, remember there's me. Space Moose, everybody. Now, if you want to check out Space Moose, please go to my website, because there's a link there to Space Moose that takes you to Space Moose's website, and also all of their social media, their streaming sites, everything. So just so you know, that's my website right there. I've actually modified it even since then, but just go to jeremygorman.com. You'll find everything about me, everything about Space Moose. There's even a backstory on all the songs from the CD if you're interested. And in addition, if you want a copy of the CD, I do have them, and they're free. There is a $5 shipping and handling fee because I have to ship it and handle it. So, but yeah, other than that, totally free. I mean, if you want to throw in a couple of bucks, couldn't hurt. I love tips. Helps me do more of this, do more CDs in the future, but mostly I just want to get them out there. So if you're interested, just go to the website, go right on the purchase CD page, and just pay the shipping and handling, and there you go. Okay, moving on. So now, more tuning. There we go. Okay, this next song is on my CD, Another Day, and it's actually the first song I wrote for the album, and it was, again, I think shortly after the pandemic really started to hit, and I was writing this song when I heard that John Lewis had passed away, and I was really struck by that. John Lewis was an amazing individual, great civil rights leader, senator, or was he congressman? Anyway, politician. Just an amazing human being and great American, and I just felt compelled to dedicate the song to him. So I'm going to do that now. Going to be interesting. I've never played it on acoustic, so let's give this a shot. Grace of Thee. Okay. Let's see. So, a couple things. A little business here. Before I go any further, I want to tell you how you can find my music if you don't already know. I can be found literally anywhere that you find music. Spotify, Apple Music, any of those. In fact, here it is. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, Deezer. There's a million of them out there. Half of them I've never heard of, to be honest. But I'm all over the place as a Space Moose, and so feel free to check me out there and tell your friends. And I just want to get the music out there and spread it around. So anyway, there's that. There's my commercial for the night. So now I'm going to do a song, another cover. And the story with this is that when I was in my first band, which I told you about earlier, Electric Peace. Yeah, well, you know, I was around, I don't know, 12, 13 when we started doing that. And as it happened, where I grew up in the Berkeley Hills, a little town called Kensington, which is up at the top of the hill there, there lived the drummer for Creedence Clearwater, a guy named Doug Clifford. And Doug lived Doug, like I know him. Mr. Clifford lived just in kind of a normal house right there in the Arlington. And, you know, we were, the band and I were together one night and practicing, quote unquote. And we just got into our heads, you know, we should go up and knock on his door and ask him how you make it. So that's what we did. We went up to his house and we knocked on his door because there wasn't a gate or anything. And who should answer the door but Doug Clifford? And he could not have been nicer. I can't imagine what he thought looking at 4 13-year-old boys, but he invited us in and he showed us around, and you know, we saw all his gold albums and pictures of him with Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, and we just bowled over by it. But he was really nice, really supportive, and you know, he said, you know, look, if you're really serious about this, you got to work hard, you got to practice a lot, you got to try to get out there, play wherever you can, build a following. He said, you know, overnight success takes years, so just have at it, you know, keep at it, and you'll get there. And here I am, more than 50 years later, still going at it. So while I was never, you know, a huge Creedence Clearwater fan, that had a huge impression on me. But there is one Creedence Clearwater song I really, really do love, so I'm going to play that. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, streaming down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Yesterdays and days before, sun is cold and the rain is hot. I know, in that way for all my time, till forever on it goes, the circle fast and slow. I know, I can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? Okay, thanks, Doug Clifford. Sorry, I made it a sad song. So let's move on from a sad song here to something a little more hopeful. There we go. I'm going to do the title song from the album Another Day. It's actually be the last song tonight. This is really a song about hope. Again, you know, this album was written almost entirely during I think really entirely during the pandemic and everything leading up to it. And, you know, I saw friends and family going through so much, still going through so much. We all going through so much. And so much insurity and not knowing, you know, what's going to happen and if you're going to get sick, if you're going to lose your job, all that stuff. And it just seems so kind of hopeless. So I wanted to write a song about hope. And so this is it. Times may seem tough, feel enough is enough. You just don't know who to trust. Everywhere that you turn, you can't seem to find a friend. I know you feel all alone, and you're so far from home. And maybe you don't see a light at the end of the road. Hope can be hard to find, and faith's often unkind, but you'll find a way. Maybe down on your luck, but you gotta rise up, live another day. You may want a way out when you need a way in. Don't let your chance slip away. May not seem like it now, you may not yet know how. You will live another day. Clear, it's time for a change. Inside you struggle with rage. You have to engage things to get better, and I have to do your part. Hope can be hard to find, fate is often unkind, but you'll find a way. Maybe down on your luck, you've gotta rise up, live another day. You may want a way out when you need a way in. Don't let your chance slip away. May not seem like it now, and you may not yet know how. Live to fight another day. Hope can be hard to find, and fate is often unkind, but you'll find a way. of luck. You've gotta rise up, live another day. You may want a way out when you need a way in. Don't let your chance slip away. May not seem like it now, you may not yet know how. Live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. Okay, well, that's it. That's my first ever live stream, first ever solo performance, and you were here to witness it, warts and all. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with me. I'm hoping to do more of these, maybe once a month, something like that. I'll have to take a look at the video and see if it was worked out okay. And if you made any comments, left any comments or anything, I will definitely look at those afterwards. I can't see them now, obviously, but I will be looking at those. So as long as you didn't ask for Freebird, I will try to answer any questions or anything that comes up. And again, look for me on all your streaming sites, Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube, Amazon, anywhere. I'm all over the place. And if nothing else, you can find me right here at jeremygorman.com. So that's it. Thanks again for hanging out. Hope you liked it. I had a blast, and I hope to see you soon. So, and Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you're celebrating. Okay, thanks. My world's starting to feel pretty small. This is Monday, I can't tell. Maybe Friday, but just as well. Doesn't matter